Taliban, whom we fondly address as monkeys with Kalashnikovs, are on the predicted path. They may be good fighters. They may know how to shoot and bomb. They may know how to terrorize and kill innocent civilians. They may even be experts in Sharia law. But what they possibly don't know is the art of governing. The black turbaned madmen of Afghanistan are fighting again. Only this time, they are fighting each other. And if reports at the time of recording this video, which is 5:05 p.m. Indian Standard Time, are true, Taliban's second-in-command has already set off for a grand rendezvous with 72 virgins. Hi and welcome. This is TFI Global, the foreign affairs and geopolitical analysis arm of the TFI Media Group, and I am your host, Atul Mishra. In this video, I will tell you how Talibani factions are at each other's necks and why they aren't going to survive for long. Let's begin. After the Taliban overran Afghanistan, the world thought that the Taliban is going to rule the war-torn country. The Taliban itself was looking to rule the country with complete authority and create what it calls the Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan. However, the dangerous dreams of a Taliban-ruled Afghanistan won't see the light of the day due to some shocking developments. Infighting and severe clashes have broken out with Haqqani network at loggerheads with factions controlled by Mullah Yaqub of Quetta Shura and Mullah Abdul Ghani Baradar. Mullah Abdul Ghani Baradar, the Taliban co-founder, is reported to have died in a severe clash with Anas Haqqani. With the Taliban's depleting strength, internal and external powers like Panjshir-based Northern Resistance Front, Russia and Tajikistan are quite likely to take on the Taliban successfully. Gunfire was heard in Kabul on Friday, and it is reported to have originated amidst a power struggle between Baradar and Haqqani. The root of the dispute between the two insurgent leaders is a difference of opinions on how to tackle Panjshir, where the NRF is showing tough resistance against Taliban fighters. Meanwhile, an unverified Twitter handle related to Panjshir has stated, "We have received credible reports of Mullah Ghani Baradar's death and Anna Haqqani's injury during the clash over the power sharing in Presidential Palace." Islamabad is believed to be supporting Anas Haqqani in the ongoing struggle for power within the Taliban. As per CNN News 18, sources say that Pakistan is batting for the Haqqani network in order to assert complete control over Afghanistan. Meanwhile, Baradar's death or alleged death is said to have angered his supporters who, as per the report, attacked Pakistan Army soldiers on the Pakistan-Afghanistan border. Infighting and deep divisions within the Taliban are likely to weaken the extremist groups' influence within Afghanistan. Moreover, if Baradar has actually died, the Taliban may no longer be able to withstand its internal and external enemies. Moreover, Pakistan's support for the Haqqani network is bound to create more chaos inside Afghanistan. The Taliban is itself an extremist group that broadly controls a group of terror outfits and mujahideen. It has no statecraft, and running a government in Afghanistan was never really a cakewalk for it. However, things get worse with the Haqqani network, a UN and US designated terror group. It also maintains a deep nexus with Al-Qaeda, one of the world's deadliest terror groups. So we can expect more backlash against the Taliban and its affiliated organizations within Afghanistan if the Haqqani network becomes too powerful. At the same time, when different Taliban factions loyal to Haqqani, Baradar and Yaqub start fighting amongst themselves, they will lose the will to fight against the Northern Resistance Front. This is where we can expect a big move by the Panjshir resistance forces, uprooting the Taliban at several places in Afghanistan. When the Taliban overran Afghanistan, Pakistan and China felt the extremist group would get legitimized with their support. They assumed that with the US and NATO out of the way, the Taliban would be irreplaceable in Afghanistan. However, the glaring divisions within the Taliban are offering leverage to external powers to get involved in Afghanistan all over again. Tajikistan and Russia have already shown the will to push back against the Taliban. While Tajikistan is giving moral and possibly physical aids to the NRF, Russian President Vladimir Putin has publicly censored the Taliban and has refused to attend the government formation ceremony of the extremist group. Also, early this month, Russia's Secretary of the Security Council, General Nikolai Patrushev, CIA Chief William Burns, and Chief of British Intelligence Agency MI6 Richard Moore visited India to discuss the ongoing situation in Afghanistan with top Indian officials. India enjoys a peculiar position as the only democracy in South Asia with considerable influence and military firepower. Therefore, the heads of some of the world's most powerful intelligence agencies are looking at India for managing and mitigating the Afghanistan crisis. As infighting within the Taliban escalates, such regional and global efforts are also likely to pick up in a bid to further undermine and destabilize the Taliban. On the other hand, a weak Taliban is unlikely to withstand such external pressure.